Well, buddy, in this video, this is my Premier League prediction video ahead of the games. Going ahead, we'll be talking about FA Cup predictions as well as the other predictions as well. So let's get into it. Now, let's start off with the League Cup. Carabao Cup, obviously Manchester United face Grimsby Town. We have to start off very early in the League Cup because we did not make it. Could we finish 15th in the Premier League? Now, in terms of League Cup, with the teams in there, listen, it's a bit of fun. There's no guarantee anything this happens. It's just a little prediction. I think Manchester United will win the League Cup. I think Carabao Cup would be a good trophy for Ruben Amorim to get. And I think Manchester United will go out and win it. Now, the second thing, FA Cup. I think we make it to the quarterfinals. Again, there's not really much. It's just a prediction. Now, this is a big one, Premier League. Let's talk about where Manchester United will finish. Now, with the signings we made so far, obviously Sesko, we've made Cunha and Mbeumo, Diego Leon as well. In terms of where we're going to finish in the Premier League, I mean, there's some very, very good teams in there. I've gone for Manchester United finishing 5th. I think Liverpool will finish 1st. I think Arsenal will finish 2nd, City 3rd, Chelsea 4th, United 5th. I think if we get Baleba again, that could change. But at the moment, with the players that we've got in, I think Manchester United have the squad and hopefully have the team. If we get this weekend, if we can play some good performances week in, week out with teams with one game a week, then I think we really can get that 5th position. Again, it could be a wild prediction, but I do really think United can get that high up the table. 5th, it has to be realistic. The aim is for United to get into Europe, and I think hopefully if we do finish 5th, it'll be a very, very good season for us, and that should be the hope. That should be the aim for Manchester United, to finish 5th in the Premier League. Again, worst case, we finish like 6th or 7th, but again, the aim would be to qualify for Europe in some form. Remember, if you do win the FA Cup, you do get into the Europa League as well. So again, that could be an avenue through the FA Cup getting us into the Premier League. But I think we will finish 5th. I think Chelsea look very, very solid. Obviously, City, Arsenal, as well as Liverpool, who look really, really good. Again, it's sad to say that I think they're going to win it. But again, they've done very, very well. They've strengthened fantastically. And yeah, I think they will go on to win it. Now, in terms of our top scorer now, there's a few. I'm stuck between 2 really, or 3. Ahmad, Mbeumo and Bruno. Now I'm gonna go with Bryan Mbeumo. Again, you could put Sesko in there, but I'm gonna go with Bryan Mbeumo. I think 20 Premier League goals he got last season. Again, there's always a risk that he's going to take time to develop and he won't score goals. But what you've seen so far from him, he looks like a player who's going to be playing a lot of games. He's consistent, and again, hopefully he can be the player to get goals. Obviously, the kind of easy answer would be to go for Bruno, who again consistently has put in the performances for United. But I thought I'd switch it up a little bit, go through the new signing, show a bit of hope. I think Mbeumo can really become a top signing for United if he goes in, scores some goals early on, and does cause problems for other sides. But he is going to be my top scorer. Top assister, I mean, this is the easy one, Bruno. I mean, he's probably, like, what did he get, 19 assists last season? I think he'd get more. Again, there are kind of people saying, which again is quite interesting, that he won't play as many minutes and it will be very difficult for him to get more assists with like Cunha and Mbeumo in the team. I do totally get that, but again, I think Bruno, he's a player Ruben Amorim loves. He's kind of happy that he's rejected Saudi. He wants him at the football club. I think he will be our top assister in this team at the current moment. But yeah, let's see what happens there. But hopefully Bruno can become our top assister, because again, I don't really want to say this, but I think it will be Bruno's last season in United shirt. I think he will leave after this, but again, we'll have to wait and see what does happen. But he would be my top assister. Now, in terms of overall best player, I'm going to go with Leny Yoro. I think consistently Leny Yoro for United, ever since he had that one game against Southampton, has been fantastic. He had a difficult time last season when he came in for pre-season, got that injury. But ever since he's got a consistent run of games, he's been fantastic. And I think he will be our best player. Ideally, you don't want a defender to be your best player, but I think Leny Yoro has been very, very sharp. If I had to predict a few others, I'd go Cunha, I'd go Mbeumo. I think they're 2 very, very sharp, experienced players who have looked sharp already. But yeah, the one that I'm going to go for would be Leny Yoro. Now, surprise player, I'm going to go with Aiden Heaven now, a player who again had good games last season. Arsenal when he came in, was it Sociedad he played? Leicester away from home as well. He had some very good performances. I back Leny Yoro to do well. I'm sorry, not Leny Yoro, Aiden Heaven to do well. I think he's a player with immense talent. And I think he will be a surprise. I think obviously at the moment, He might get a lot more minutes with Martinez being out. But again, I think he is a surprise player. We've seen what he can do already, and with him continue to develop, I think he can become a very, very top defender. Now, a breakout star. I think Dorgu's going to be a star. I think he's had a very good preseason already. He looks sharp, athletic, up and down the pitch. And yeah, I think this season he will continue to solidify his position in this Manchester United team, up and down the flank, with the likes of Cunha, as well as Bruno, and whoever really starts on that side. Now, the best signing. Well, so far, we've obviously only made 3 first-team signings as well. If I had to pick, I'm going to go in Mbeumo. Now, people are sleeping on Cunha and Sesko. I think they're all going to be hopefully decent signings anyway. But that would be my best signing. I think what you can see from Mbeumo is going to be something very, 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 very good. From what you've seen so far, the glimpses. He's only played 2 games, 3 nights. So hopefully we can see more going into the season. But let me know your thoughts. There have been my Prem predictions. Let me know your thoughts.